Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, Gather Federal Credit Union, Royal Sonesta Kauai Resort, JN Automotive Group, Kauai Visitors Bureau, and Red Knot Hawaii. I'm with Jediah McRoberts from Kauai Hemp Company. This is very interesting that you're here at the farmers market. Tell me a little bit about how you guys started.
Absolutely. So Kauai Hemp Company is Hawaii's only certified organic, vertically integrated hemp farm and CBD producer in Hawaii. Mm-hmm. So what that means is all the hemp is grown on property and produced on property.
Wow, so here, organic to Kauai.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Our farm is located out in Omau, Kaneshiro Farms property, who has a long-standing history of agriculture in the state of Hawaii, spanning back over 100 years. Sugarcane, they participated in pineapple, pig farming, sheep, and now we are in the hemp and CBD business.
Wow, so tell me about your array of products.
All right, so currently we have 18 different products from different product categories, from bath and beauty products, topical salves, and oral tinctures.
So this is a CBD body shimmer oil.
That's correct, it's our body shimmer oil.
I mean, I love sparkly things, so I'm going to put this on. And so you developed this because?
It's a great moisturizing oil made with our local organic CBD distillate.
Can you see the sparkly shimmer?
Includes jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, organic MCT oil, great for soothing skin, moisturizing, a little bit of Pataki scent in there as well.
It's very pretty smell.
Yeah.
So how much is this?
That retails for $30.
$30.
Yeah.
Can you order online?
And we can order online at kawaihempco.com.
And then you can ship?
We ship pretty much all continental United States as well as here in Hawaii.
This is something a must-have. My right arm feels way better than my left arm.
Look at that sparkle.
I know, look at the sparkle. Thank you very much for doing this.
Absolutely, thanks for having us.
This is great. Welcome to Where Hawaii Eats. We are on Kauai with Daryl Kaneshiro on his ranch lands, Kaneshiro Ranch Lands, and we're also on a new entity, a new venture.
An entity that we started.
So what are we doing here?
Yeah, we started this several years ago. In 2018, Governor signed a bill allowing what we call, the Farm Bill came out, allowing industrial hemp. Industrial hemp is now taken off for Schedule 1, and previous to that was always considered Schedule 1. No difference than anything else that is considered in Schedule 1. And so we started with what we call industrial hemp. And the whole purpose of doing industrial hemp was to be able to do what we call CBD and CBG oils. And a lot of those are what we call, those are more of what we call those things as being, it's not something that will totally help you in what I would call in any medicine issue-wise, but it's something like physically you take to make you, like vitamins or something that you take.
So basically it makes you, it helps alleviate pain.
Yeah, I mean,
but
small
in a
things.
more natural way.
More natural ways. Not, I can't say that really, but I will say that it's an oil that you can use, and it's been known for various things that can help you with, and so we do that. We do industrial hemp where we grow it from seed to where we harvest, to where we dry it, and finally we do take it into a processing center and we produce the final products, which can be CBD products either in liquid, powder form, or even we can do it in oil form.
And this is all made and grown on Kauai?
Yes, it's all made and grown right here.
Right here?
Here, and we're fully organic. We're under Oregon Tilt, which is highest in the nation in organic certification. So we're proud of that. And yeah, give you a little tour of our facility to show you exactly what we do. We're actually standing in a field right now that we haven't planted yet. We're preparing the field to plant. We found it from the past couple of years. We planted during winter months, and winter months because it was so wet, so a lot of rain, the plants didn't do that good because we grow it all outside. So we're going to start very shortly, probably in March or April, and start growing the crop again.
So this is something also that is available at farmers markets.
Yes, Kauai Hemp Company. So we go under what we call Kauai Hemp Company. There's many different divisions of Kaneshiro Ranch company. So we go on the Omao Ranch lands, Kaneshiro Ranch lands, do aquaponics, sheep, cattle, and this is our newest venture.
So we actually got to go to one of the farmers markets and we met Judd. And we got to see some of your products. So let's actually see the processing center.
Yes,
let's go over there.
I'm going to take you into it right now.
We're going to take a walk and you're going to kind of put me through the journey of how this process happens.
Okay, sure. Well, first of all, everything has to be harvested first. So as I stated, we're already harvested. We had the hemp already dried. I'm going to show you what it looks like after we harvest it and after we dry it. Okay. Now that we're in the processing center, this is where all the real fancy stuff happens.
Fancy stuff happens.
Part of all farming is harvesting, planting, all of that, but since we're already done, we start off with drying the plants. If we have a dryer that can dry up to almost 2,000 pounds a day. And basically, this is what it looks like. You can see that this has been stripped off from the branches, and this is the product that we deal with. So basically, this is a cannabis. It is a cannabis plant, but being a cannabis plant, you cannot get more than 0.3% THC. And it's legal under the Farm Bill. It's also legal to do it here in Hawaii. So when we first, after we harvest, we dry it. We strip it, we dry it like this in our dryer. Then we grind it down like coffee. So you put it in a grinder, grind it up, and our first process starts in here. Oh, previous to that though, let me explain. Before we go from processing, before we process it, these items are stored in a freezer at about a minus 35 degrees. We also store our organic ethanol. We use sugar ethanol that is organic to be able to process the oils.
I see.
So once we store it in there overnight, both of them are at the same temperature, then we'll bring it into the processing center or the processing room, which is pretty complicated. As you notice, let me turn this light on. Everything here is an individual unit. And the reason for that, this is fireproof. As you know, ethanol is flammable. So we have alarms all set up here. If any leak that happens, it'll start ringing off and people would know and it's shut down. But I'm going to just take you through the whole process.
Okay.
You can always use what you want to use. So basically, I'll take you through the whole, show you what we do. Now, when you get in here, this is the kind of fancy kind of stuff we do here.
Well, this is pretty fancy.
Yeah, we try to keep the place almost like food grade.
Yeah, it's
as
very
usual.
neat.
Even though we don't use this product as a food currently, but we do keep it as much as possible, meeting the same criteria. So first of all, you mix the product here. You take the whole bag. We have a 30-pound bag here. Shoot some alcohol inside, what we call the sugar. We use sugar ethanol, and you close this down, and it's like your old washing machine. Shut it down, start it up, it spins, and it spins in the alcohol, and that's when it starts to pick up the oil and take all of those other materials out of the plant itself.
You're extracting the oil.
We extract it. We are extracted. The oil will go into a certain vat. Once both of them goes into this, along with the ethanol, we'll bring them to this processing center here, where it separates the oil and separates the alcohol or the ethanol. We reuse the ethanol. So the ethanol is separated here, The oil goes through a process, goes into a can like this, comes back out, it looks almost like molasses. More of the alcohol will drip down here, get into here. And we put it back in there, push it back into the freezer, and use it again. So we recycle it. The oil looks very thick, and I'm going to show you what the oil looks like. So this is part of the first part of oil processing. Okay? See how thick it looks?
Wow, it is like molasses.
It's exactly like molasses. Then we run it.
This is all extracted oil.
Yes, it comes out. It comes out from this product after it's beans and alcohol, and this is what we get. After that, we go through another process in a different room, but right now it's shut down. And this starts to process this dark oil into honey oil. Once we got this can be mixed with other coconut oil and other products in small bottles and can be used. It already can be used.
Okay.
We can use this right now. We can mix this with coconut oil and different oil, and we have the first part of a CBD product that we can use. Then after this, we go into more fancy places like these. They're more high-tech.
So another processing, another process.
Yes, another processing.
Okay.
So we're going through 1, 2, 3. And
Three
this will
different.
remove some of, if there are any THC at all,
I see.
we can remove it more.
So you
But
have a
that's-
very thorough process to remove any THC.
And the
product.
legal aspect about the CBD or hemp is that it cannot go over 0.3%. So we can measure it. So there's a way we can measure it. We have a lab that can do all of that. Now once we do that, we take out all THC and so forth. We're going to another lab, which is right around the corner here.
And this is the last step?
Yes, this door can open wide open. So in this lab here, this is where we can make our liquid that I showed you, or we can also make the powder. So what do you do with the liquid? Well, it's simple. We can add that to drinks if you want to, or whatever.
The
or
serums, the oils, all of that?
Yeah, it's still in there, but it's in liquid form. We also can do the powder form. What do you do with the powder form? You can also add it into drinks or coffee drinks or whatever you want to add it in with. So that will be the complete process of how we do our product. So we take it from the seed, harvest, drying, processing, and finally to the powder, or as I said before, the liquid form that we had out there.
So this is the final step for all of that.
Yes. And then of course we have a bottling room where you bottle it all up and put it
And
all
make
in
it pretty.
bottles and put the labels on and do all of that. Yeah.
Very cool.
And then it goes out to the consumers like you saw yesterday.
Yeah.
That John had out there. Right.
Yeah.
That's the products that comes out of here.
And that's all on Kauai.
Right here. It's all done here.
Thank you for sharing
Sure,
this.
of
This is
course.
kind of like I feel very special that you shared this area with me.
Well, I mean, from outside it looks like a warehouse, but when
Yeah.
you come in here, it looks very
It's state of the art.
technical,
And
state of the art.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
No,
So we even have our own bottling area where everything got to be really clean. as we
Actually,
bottle.
let's show your final product over
Okay, we
here.
have
When
some
we
final
first came
products
in,
here. Yeah.
there was some prototype there.
Okay.
So, or actually, those are the actual products that you made with
Yes.
the oil.
Yes. So the fun time is we are processing like through Mondays or whenever you come here and you see those guys all working and see them what they do. So that's pretty cool because
Yeah.
they're all in their uniform and doing
And
what
then
they
like
do.
hazmat suits and
Yes,
stuff like
and all the stuff. You gotta be, follow all the rules.
all the rules. Do we have to shut this?
I'll set it in
Okay.
a second after this. So these are some of the products that we have here. We have the different variety of oils at different stages, and so forth. Maybe John talk to you a little
Yeah.
bit more. You can talk to John about more. And we also do salts, so you can do a salt bath with the oil. And we do rubs too, so massage rubs and things like that.
Yep.
Get
He had quite an array of different products
Yeah.
there, and he did share the benefits of each.
All right, so.
Well, how do people find out more information?
They
Can they
can,
get a tour?
Yeah, we do give tours. They can call Kauai Hemp Company.
Kauai Hemp Company.
Yes, and we're also You know, you can find us all over online. Just
Well,
go
everybody
online.
knows who you are.
Well, it's not about me, it's the guys. I'm not the product.
Thank you so much, Gerald, for doing this.
Absolutely.
Showing the
Pleasure.
facility. Thank you for watching Where Hawaii Eats Kauai. Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, Gather Federal Credit Union, Royal Sonesta Kauai Resort, JN Automotive Group, Kauai Visitors Bureau, and Red Knot Hawaii.